Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. Life happened a little bit, and also I just haven't really seen many programs that have caught my eye. I know many things have happened, with all the other programs kind of going down and BTC's price going down, but I don't believe this is over, and I feel that now we just have to be a little more diligent in the programs that we promote now. Speaking of which, one program I really like is Lendera. I've been a part of them since the ICO time, and almost every promise that they've set on their roadmap, they delivered on. And that's been a really big thing for me. And I noticed with most coins and ICOs, the big thing is after the ICO, what do? And if they ever make it to exchange. And lately we're seeing many of these coins never make it to exchange. And many of them open up lending plans, and most never even get to the point where you can even open up for withdrawal. And Lendera, right after the ICO, opened up for withdrawal. They went and made an exchange, even made a demo exchange to let users test it out for bugs and everything. So they've done very well. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you what I have so far. So they changed all their terms. It's actually called leasing now. It's no longer called lending. So what I did was I put an active contract here. So right now, this is the amount of money I've made so far, 187 USDT, which their currency is pegged to the USDT instead of to the US dollar. So I am going to go ahead and withdraw this 187 USDT that in the active contract here that I put in was 1,000 USDT. So, and again, I can terminate that at any time if I wanted. So, I'm going to go ahead and hit claim to that. And as we see, I successfully claimed my rewards. No problem. So, my balance has now increased. So, I know what everybody's wondering. That sounds fine and dandy, but how am I going to be able to cash this out? So, with that being said, their exchange works a little bit differently when, and again, as you see, my balance is now increased. So I'm going to go try to sell this just so I can make a little bit of money for my interest and whatnot. So the first thing you have to do, you have to click on manage balances here. And then from there, we have to transfer the balance to the exchange. And this kind of acts as a buffer, I guess, or a little security measure between your withdrawable wallet balance and the exchange. So if you don't do this step when you go to the exchange, it's not going to be available. So let's go ahead and vice versa. When you're done, you have to transfer it backwards. So let's go ahead and get to the exchange here. And they have multiple markets here, as you see. They have LAC to BTC. They have to LT to Litecoin, Ethereum, and they have the GGT future trading. I'll have to make another video on that, a little bit in depth there. But going back to what we're talking about. So as of right now, one LAC is worth $1.30 USDT or dollar. So it's actually not, since the ICO, it hasn't dropped below ICO prices, pre-ICO prices. Looks like it's kind of steady here, but anyhow, I'm gonna go switch to the LTC market because that's what I really wanna. And so, as you see here, pretty easy how the exchange works. This is where you put your buy orders in. This is where you put your sell. And down here on this side is where the bids to buy are, and here's the sell orders. So one thing that's really good about the platform is if you just want to go ahead and buy something, you can just click the plus sign here and it'll automatically put up there however much you want to purchase and whatnot. But I don't think I have enough funds to buy that much there. Let me see. So let me sell here. Okay. So as you see here, I'm going to sell. So let's go ahead and initiate this transaction here. Okay, and over here the sell completed. Now I have to go and take that money, or take the balance of LTC, and I have to go to manage balance here and transfer it back. So here I'm going to click on transfer wallet address. Great. So now the next step is me going for the big moment to withdraw. Okay. You have to click here before you withdraw. Now I'm going to select my currency, which is Litecoin. And bear with me, I'm going to pause the video really quick while I get my Litecoin wallet address. Okay, sorry about that. So I put my Litecoin address here. That's how much I want to withdraw. And they're going to take a little bit of fees. And let me go ahead and put password here. All right, and let's go ahead and do a withdrawal. All right, and I've successfully withdrawn. All right, guys, and I'll let you guys know if it reaches, but seemed really smooth. So one other thing I wanted to show was the Telegram group, and one of the big things that I like about it is their group, their official group here. Lendera James, he's the one of the admins and developers. As you can see, he is constantly in the group, always posting. If you have any issue, you can talk to him directly. He's a really big help. And one of the main things that we're seeing here that they just came out with was someone had attempted to give a fake cease and desist letter. As soon as they found that out, I mean, it's a horrible job. They just copy and pasted BitConnects. They went and the developer immediately released this letter stating that it was fake and that they're not going to close down. Also, another thing to keep in mind is they have a marketing director named PK. He did an interview with Mike Michaels, the YouTuber, and he gave his actual name. And even stated, you know, if you have any issues, you can reach out to him. And PK is in the chat as well. And I've never really been in any lending program where you actually talk to the developer directly or you talk to anybody directly. Normally, the chat is just there. They just nominate some admins within the group, and you talk to an admin who's just like you. He just got nominated in the group, and then they'll tell you, oh, we'll go ask the developers. With this, you can go right in here. Your issue is normally resolved within the group very quick. So I really like this program. I'll continue making videos and giving updates. And again, I'm very sorry that I wasn't around too much, but trying to get back into making videos again. And again, in the link in my description is my Telegram group. If you have any questions, you're welcome to jump in there, message me, talk to me, or what have you. And okay. And finally, at the bottom, if you want to join the Lendera, my link is below. And again, just as a reminder, guys, when it comes to this whole thing, you know, my advice is only advice. Please do your own due diligence. I do believe in this program, but again, Given everything that's happened, I just want you guys to at least use due diligence before you do whatever you do. All right. Well, thank you guys, and hopefully you join my Telegram group, and please continue to subscribe. I'm not dead. I'm still here.